Hey guys, Mohit, and I've been getting a lot of requests from you guys to do an elaborate tutorial on fingerstyle guitaring. So, first of all, apologies, I could not do it any earlier. The reason behind it is that I keep really busy with my job and really other stuff and sessions and recording. I really don't get enough time to do tutorials. So, and as you must have noticed, I don't even put a lot of effort doing my covers. What I do is just put a phone and then just play and upload it on YouTube. That is how it is. But today I thought that I'll give you a little more in depth, little more insight about fingerstyle, or whatever little I know about it. And so basically it is fingerstyle or any other kind of guitaring that you want to do which is a little advanced. Personally, see, how I learned it is by ear and not by watching videos. For me, still, if I have to figure out something which is very complicated, I would rather have an audio piece and listen to it rather than watching a video and doing it. The reason behind it is that when you do that, somehow you're not using the full capacity of your brain to analyze each note that you have to play. By this I mean, suppose you want to learn a piece and you have an option of watching a video, and you have an option of doing it only by listening to an audio. What I would prefer and what I would suggest is that you go with listening to audio and figure that out. And because then that is a way that your mind will actually have to work more, and your mind has to work in multiple layers to figure out what needs to be played, rather than getting tabs. And that is an easier way, so that won't develop you a lot. So in a nutshell, if you want to learn fingerstyle, or if you want to play a complicated piece, videos are not very good aid. This is my personal feeling, though there are people who do it and they do it well. But personally for me, listening to audios and figuring them out is the thing, and I would still do it. But that's different. By the way, if you want to skip to action, you can just see my next video, and in that video I'm going to break down my latest Kal Ho Na Ho rendition, fingerstyle. I'll tell you how exactly that I did that, though I won't have tabs for it as you had asked. It takes a lot of time for me to just write tabs. So what I'll do, if you want to just skip to action, just go to my next video and you can see how I did Kal Ho Na Ho, one of thing. About fingerstyle, there is one more thing that you have to think about. You have to be able to, you have to be at that level where you know the chords, where you can figure out the chords, and of course you can figure out the melody. And it's all about marrying these two together. So if you are not really on that level where you are able to figure out chords yourself and you're able to figure out notes yourself, then fingerstyle is not yet for you. So first you figure out those things. Take a chord, or take a song for instance, and try to figure out the exact chords. right? The second thing you do is just try to figure out the notes. Okay, once you have done this, then you are ready to go on to the next step and do a proper finger style. But please don't expect yourself to play fingerstyle if you are not yet that competent to do this. So that's my piece of advice. So there are two things that I want to say, that don't rely too much upon videos to learn. Rather go for audios. That's very important. That's how I learned. And I've done my grade 8 from Trinity in classical guitar, and you will not believe that 80% of the time that I learned, 80% of the course that I did was from my ear, and it really worked. Of course, wherever I was stuck on a particular piece playing it, I had to look at notations and figure out, but 80% of the time it's what I hear, and that's how you develop it. And the second thing I told you was, if you want to go for finger style, first you need to make yourself so competent that you are able to figure out chords yourself, and then you're able to figure out leads. So these two things, and then you can go to doing finger style. So that's it about this video, and I hope that if you want to go straight to action, you will check out my next video, which is that's what I'm doing, and I'm doing Kal Ho Na Ho, which is my latest rendition, and quite luckily that got retweeted by Shankar Mahadevan itself, so he liked it, so I'm very happy about it. So yeah, so that's it, guys. I'll see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching, and thanks for pouring in so much of love. Thank you. Bye bye.